On our first episode, we each give you 3 reasons to listen and keep coming back.
One workout you have no excuse to miss.
Breaking Bad 20 years late.
And all the Philly sports you can handle.
This is Jefflicia Cast episode 1.
Running right to you as fast as they can. Jeff and Alicia, they have a great plan. Music, food, fashion. But wait, there's more. Let's not forget to check the Philly score. Fitness rules the day, and that's how they play. But when it comes to tech, hey, what the heck? Let's not forget, comics on the scene. They play a big part, you know what we mean. Now it's time to keep things on task. Let's settle in for the Jefflicia Cast.
All right, here we are, episode 1 of Jefflicia Cast. This has been a long time coming, I would say, and I'm just going to ask you right off the bat, whose fault was that?
Yours.
Why?
You're an overthinker.
True. At times I do tend to overthink, but I want it to be like perfect.
Nothing have to be perfect.
I feel like something like this, like for us, I just wanted it to be perfect. But again, I come in from a background of production. My wife here, Alicia. By the way, we haven't even introduced ourselves. My name is Jeff.
My name is Alicia.
And we are Jefflicia. So my beautiful wife here. Yes. And also we are in the outfits we got married in as well. That was her idea. Brilliant. So we haven't worn these outfits since we've been married. How does it feel right now for you?
Oh my gosh, I'm excited all over again.
It's crazy because, like, again, I haven't put this on since we've been married, and I remember the nerves of that day. So anyways, it was a beautiful day. I'm sure those who have been married can relate to that. But we're going to get right into it right now because we both have come up with 3 reasons why you should listen to this podcast and why you should come back. We know there's a ton of podcasts out there. We know time is the most highest priority of commodities out there as well. We don't want to waste anybody's time, but we have fun doing this. So I think, ladies first, my wife should start. You could read right off your sheet. What is your first reason for people to come back and keep listening?
Well, one is that I'm obsessed with wellness, which includes health and fitness, like the gym, obviously.
That's a fact right there. You will get a lot of quality information when it comes to wellness workouts, all that stuff. And we actually have a wonderful workout that you can do either at your gym or at home. All right, I'm going to go with my first one. It's a little bit more general. And let's see. Also, this is our first episode, so please give us grace. It's going to be a disaster probably. But I think we can only get better from here. All right. So, every marriage, I'm going to read right off my sheet too. Every marriage is like a fingerprint. There are no identical marriages. Ours happens to be a lot of fun. And we want to have fun with an audience talking about the things that we love, including each other.
And how we met.
Yes. And if you're self-deprecating and you make fun of your spouse, I tell you what, this is the podcast you'll want to watch.
Definitely.
All right. You have your second reason why. Go for it.
I would say is my intuition for sports and the journey of learning about sports in general. And that's something it's like a journey for me.
Yo, that's crazy because, again, we haven't shown each other the reasons why. So this is the first time we're hearing them from each other. So my second one is if you're into fitness, comics, sports, especially Phillies sports.
He's obsessed.
That's facts. Yes. I am absolutely obsessed. But she's becoming obsessed as well. But fashion.
Go Birds.
Go Birds. We'll get into it in a second. Fashion, food, entertainment, and music. You'll definitely want to watch this. And again, we are and I think a lot of people who are married, their passions cross over. And I think we really have a good way of being able to bring our passions to each other as well as absorb the other person's passions. So that's another reason. So what do you have for 3, my love?
I would say keeping up in society as a mom. trying to juggle everything, fitness and being a mom and that. Yeah.
No, that's a big thing to cover right there as well. A lot of people have, families, you're taking care of your kids and
Priorities.
It's like,
Yes.
growing up, you think your parents have it handled, they have it all figured out. But then you realize you get to their age and nobody ever has it figured out. It's like a new thing every freaking chapter of life. We got a teen now. I was about to say preteen and a 10-year-old. So it's like, it's a lot right now. And this teen stuff, anyways.
Yes.
So that's a big deal. All right. So here's my third one as well. Why you should listen and keep coming back to these episodes. I'll tell you why. There really can't be enough positivity, love spread in the world. And we hope to make whoever watches have a brighter and happier day. Again, we are self-deprecating. We like to make fun of each other.
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely.
We have a good time doing that. We have a good time with each other. So and that's a perfect segue into our next segment, because we each bring to the table every episode the most annoying thing that the other person did the past week. My God, I love my wife to death. Like I could be around her 24/7, but oh my God, she has some of the most annoying quirks and things that just happen all the time, which honestly, we don't have, I could do a whole,
one is perfect.
I get it, baby. I get it. But we could do a whole show on your imperfections. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Like that's a fact. So I'm going to go first with the most annoying thing you did this week.
Is that like many things? Because
No. It's only,
I know there's a lot.
Well, it's one thing. And I'll tell you, what we're going to do for those of you watching. I know some of you are listening.
Yeah.
For those of you watching, you're going to see the most annoying thing she did this past week, and we'll get back to you on the flip side. The most annoying thing she did this week, she can't make up her mind on what to wear. We went from this.
Oh, look! What my thing just
to this.
What?
And now it looks like we're gonna have to wear something else now.
Look, we're gonna have to wear.
We're just going to a festival. It's summertime. Can't you wear t-shirts and shorts? So it looks like we've come to a final decision. Is that right? Can we leave?
Yes.
Finally. Okay, so that was the most annoying thing you did last week. You said you would get dressed very quickly for just a summer event, being outside, chilling out. You had a pile of clothes. There must have been 15 different outfits on there. You said it would take 30 minutes to get ready. What is your defense here, babe?
I like to look good.
I get it.
And it goes outfit. It's not just wearing an outfit. It's knowing certain things that goes with your personality for that day. It's like using colors that express who you are. So choosing an outfit, it doesn't take it's not something that you can go in and do like that.
Yeah, I know. We've been married for over a year now, and I'm still not used to it. It shouldn't be this difficult, though. Like, literally. It's not like we're going to a 5-star restaurant or something like that.
Okay, answer this question. Do you like how I look?
I love how you go out. I honestly, I love how you look. I do.
Thank you.
I just think for certain situations, it doesn't need to be like that.
Well, I like to make an impression. I like to look a certain way and feel a certain way. And
fine.
yes.
All right. You do a great job at it. I guess I don't want you to change other than give me a real heads up, like how much time it's going to be. But those of you in the comments, please let us know if your significant other takes way too long to get ready.
Trust me, it's not that bad.
Anyways, so guess what? It's your turn about the most annoying thing I did this week. Should we roll the tape?
So the most annoying thing my husband did this week, it is very annoying. Look at this. What is this? Is this coffee grind? Oh my God.
I did that.
So can you explain yourself, please? Like why?
There's like no like real explanation here as other than I guess I'm just a little bit sloppy. Is that fair?
Oh boy.
Like what irritates you the most about this? Tell me.
Is that I had to go and do it.
You had to clean it up.
I had to clean it up.
Well, why didn't you just tell me?
Just like, why can't you just do it right away?
Because I didn't even know I did it.
Huh?
I didn't know I did it.
Way.
I swear to God, I did not know. Okay.
Wow. I'm just like, no, we're actually having this conversation.
Yeah, we haven't
Like,
talked about it, actually.
seriously?
She mentioned it to me. I didn't know this was going to be the most annoying thing that I did. She's mentioned it to me before, but
Because then I had to like take the plastic out and clean the whole bin because everything was in there, you know? So
I get it. Okay. So I apologize. I'll do better with that. So whatever. So again, let us know in the comments what the most annoying thing your spouse does or has done in the past week. We'd love to hear that. And we'll actually probably bring it up in comments at the end of the show. Speaking of the show, we have to move on to probably my favorite segment. That is, we're going to call this Sweat the Headlines.
mhm.
We're going to be my wife, the personal trainer, is going to be creating workouts based on headlines, whether they be pop culture, whether they be sports, whether they be actually politics, maybe. I don't know if we're going to get into that.
Politics.
So to make things easy this week, we're not working with headlines. It's our first episode. We wanted this to be kind of an easy transition. We are going to do supersets. And from what I understand, tell me if this is the case, supersets are kind of bunching exercises together,
Mhm.
raises the heart rate. You're doing boom, 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 raises the heart rate, and you
Yeah.
get a lot done in a short amount of time. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I enjoy doing supersets, especially like if you're about to leave the gym or you have to go to work or something like that. Like in half an hour, you could do multiple supersets.
And get a lot done in a
Yeah.
half hour. Because
Yes.
you don't like when people say, "Oh, I don't have any time to work out."
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. You could find the time. You could actually find the time.
And if you
doing
have let's just
supersets.
say again, throwing this out here, if you have a half hour, you can get a lot done, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
For sure. Okay.
For sure.
So as I understand, this week's supersets are the step out, they are the suitcase lunge,
Mm-hmm.
and they are the front squat.
Yeah.
I got it.
Front squat.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's check it out. And for those of you watching, you can learn a great superset here. For those that are listening, we'll try and translate. One who actually filmed that, my beautiful wife doing her thing. She crushes it at the gym. And why is that so effective? Those pairings right there, like obviously they work out all of your lower body, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So, which I was using the band, which was really good. So I get a chance to like really work my glutes and work my quads and get a little bit of hamstrings in. So I was really trying to like hit glutes, hamstrings, and quads.
Okay. And obviously you hit all of them. And for those of you who have any questions, please hit us up. Our email is down below right here, as you can see. I do believe it's jeffliciacast@gmail.com.
That's right.
So yeah, again, if you all are looking for personal training, my wife is the best out there, the best in the world, in my opinion. But yeah, you guys can we have a link down in the description below where you can get a free consultation from my amazing wife, and she will be able to talk to you about your goals. And if you want to sign up with her to do some sessions, great. She does virtual, you do in home, and you do at the gym.
That's correct.
All right.
I'm obsessed
She
with fitness.
is absolutely obsessed.
I enjoy it.
All right, now we're going to move on to one of our favorite topics here in this household.
What's that?
The Philly Phix! That's right. Each week, we are going to talk about the headlines in Philadelphia sports. It's pretty much the epicenter of all sports these days. I mean, you got LeBron signing, you got the Eagles coming back with a new offensive coordinator. You got the Phillies making a run for the playoffs. We are very excited here. Am I right? We're excited in this household.
We're very excited.
We're going to actually to the Phillies game this Friday, and I'm super excited because it's Schwarber bobblehead night, and I can't wait to get a bobblehead for each of us. Anyways, and by the way, before we get started, I just got her a Ryan Howard Phillies jersey. Check out this video. What do you think it is?
I have no idea. So sweet. I love you.
I know, I love you too. Hurry up. How dope is that jersey? Now, this is one of the Philly greats, Ryan Howard, in a powder blue jersey. Oh, snap. Look how good you look. Look at how good you look. I love it. Were you surprised that I got you that jersey?
I was really surprised. I love it. I love the color.
Mm-hmm.
It is beautiful. Very beautiful. And I can't wait to wear it.
Yeah, that's a classic jersey, my wife. From a classic squad, the 2008 World Series champions, Ryan Howard. That was a good one to get. It's timeless. It will never go out of style. And it matches her number 6 Eagles jersey, who is who?
Ew.
Devontae Smith. There we go. All right. Speaking of the Eagles, though, I mentioned to you that they had
I love him, by the way.
She does love him.
Yeah.
The Slim Reaper is what they call him. So the Eagles had their first preseason game this past weekend, and everybody's excited about this new offensive coordinator who is going to hopefully kickstart the offense, which was horrible last year. It was terrible. You were watching some of those games, and she had some frustration setting in as well, but I don't know how you couldn't express it too well because, you only know so much about you're learning. You didn't have a team in Guyana. She's from Guyana, by the way. You didn't have a team in Guyana to root for, and it's a learning process for you. So that's why we're doing this Philly Phix. We're going to go through all the happenings in Philadelphia sports and talk about it together. Her questions may come out, and I can answer them, hopefully. So I have the stats here. The Eagles lost 24-7 to Baltimore. Again, this is just a practice game. It's preseason. It doesn't count. But as fans, we want to see these players do well in this new system, but we didn't get much of anything. The offense had about 100 yards on its first 31 plays. That's garbage. One of the bright spots was a rookie QB who may make the team, may make the practice squad, may get picked up by waivers, but scrambling around a lot and, hey, led the only scoring drive. So whatever. There's a lot of people that are kind of injured in camp as well, including Devontae Smith with the hamstring. I know, but here's what's happening. Here's what's happening this week. As you remember, A.J. Brown was a wide receiver on the Philadelphia Eagles. Lots of drama. Diva wide receiver. Not like your guy, Devontae Smith, who keeps it real and business as usual. And they are going to have a joint practice Wednesday and Thursday with the New England Patriots. So obviously there's some drama there. It may get heated. There's a lot of things that AJ left. He was loved in the locker room apparently, but he's not beloved by the fans anymore. I'll tell you that. I loved what he did, how he contributed to the Eagles, but it's going to be an interesting joint practice where they're going to emphasize that offense and getting things clicking. What questions do you have for what I just gave you about the Eagles?
Woo.
That's a lot. And it's preseason still, by the way.
Honestly, I just want them to show up very strong and ready to go. Like, I'm obsessed with the Eagles. I think they bring a good game. And they're just ready to play.
But you don't know that. I think she's saying this like her PR person said, hey, say this. These are the bullet points that you need to say. That's all you need to say. But here's the deal. It's a brand new offense, though, baby. It's not the same thing every year. So when we won the Super Bowl in 2024, we had an offense. 2025, last season, the league caught up, right? Now we have a different offense, and the players have to learn it, and it's going to be probably frustrating the first few games. How are you going to handle that?
It's going to be okay. I'm for them anyway. Like, I'm cheering for them, Okay, I'm going to give you, what's your prediction of this season? We're going to win. Win what? The game. Okay, we're getting there. But she enjoys. You do enjoy the camaraderie. Watching on on TV. Win all the way. Win. So they're gonna win the Super Bowl. Is that what you're saying? They're gonna win the Super Bowl. She just jinxed us. Why you say
Let's
that?
move on to the Phillies because we have a game we're going to go to Friday night in Philadelphia. We have the Phillies versus the St. Louis Cardinals Friday night. Schwarber bobblehead night. You're gonna break out that powder blue jersey, that Ryan Howard goodness. The big piece was his nickname, by the way.
The big piece.
I swear to God.
That's good.
It's great. Edit. So yeah, we're very excited to go to the game on Friday night. Here's a little bit of what's been going on. As you know, the manager was fired at the top of the season. We had a terrible record. We brought in one of the assistant coaches, Don Mattingly, who we were fired for about 2 months in terms of the record, but we have cooled down big time. However, we have taken a series. We won 3 games from the Minnesota Twins, including the game that was on Netflix and then Iowa cornfield. I know you didn't get to see the pregame spectacle of people walking out of the field, but it's based off of the movie, which you have seen, Field of Dreams. What was your thoughts on watching that game? Did it look like a typical ball game to you, or did you find it interesting?
Honestly, it looks very beautiful. I wish I could be there. It just looks gorgeous and it looks like the place to be. And they definitely won that game.
They did win that game 7-1. We had 2 Schwarber bombs, which is great. It's a very unique game that, started 3 years ago. It's cool that Netflix streams it. I think it has a lot going for it, and I hope they keep that tradition alive. I'm glad the Phillies won their first appearance there. Probably won't happen for quite a while when they will appear there. In
that area, it kind of speaks family.
Oh,
right?
100%. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, it was 8,000 people in that stadium as opposed to 45,000 people for regular ballparks. So it was a very cool thing to be able to share with my wife, have her watch as well. So that was a lot of fun. Again, we'll see what happens with the Phillies. They are chasing a playoff spot. I hope that they make it this year. We had high hopes. We'll see. They've been so cold lately, though. I'm really worried.
You're so negative, Charlie. Come on.
She doesn't know anything about Negadelphia. I guess I've known you since the Eagles have won a championship. So Negadelphia is a real thing. If you know what that is, please leave.
But you have to be positive for your team if you want your team to win. Regardless of where they're at, you have to be positive.
Okay, let's just say, I'm going to give you a hypothetical situation. Let's just say you're learning the nuances of the game. Let's say the particulars, certain things, and the coach does some stupid things in game. Are you going to stay positive?
Still going to stay
positive. How are you going to stay positive?
Because, baby, you cannot predict the future. You don't know what's going to happen. You might think just because of how the coach is acting or how the person is acting, but you can't predict that, So, I'm just saying, you never know.
This is yet another reason why we're a good match, is because she'll suck me back into reality when I start falling into that Negadelphia crevasse. She'll bring me back in, and I truly appreciate that. So that's our little stories on a few stories on the Phillies. Now we're gonna move on to the Sixers. What do you know right now about the Sixers? What happened recently in the past few weeks?
I know nothing. They won the game.
No, baby. The series hasn't, or that season hasn't started yet.
But they did get that guy from
that guy. Who's that guy? They got the guy. Who's the guy?
He's from Barbados.
Oh, He's VJ Edgecombe, who was a rookie last year. Yeah, they got him. He's fantastic, by the way. But that's not the guy we're talking about.
That's the last information I know about.
The King?
Yes.
The King.
But, oh my goodness.
Who'd they get?
LeBron.
They got LeBron James.
Oh my God. How could I forget?
Exactly. That's why we have this segment right here to just put her on blast.
Oh my gosh.
See how she performs. And that was a failure right there.
Because I forgot.
Well, we know
that was such a big deal. I don't know why I forgot.
I don't either.
Just like everywhere.
But I do know the jersey you're going to get is VJ Edgecombe, number 77, I'm sure. So we'll figure that out. But they also got Jaylen Brown from our rival, the Celtics, which was unexpected. It's been an amazing offseason. And baby, I can't express to you the pain as a Sixers fan we have all gone through for so many years. They haven't won they haven't won a championship since 83.
Mm-hmm.
43 years ago.
But you know what? They're not giving up.
Oh my God.
They're not giving up. And then you know what I love about these teams, the Eagles and the Sixers, is that they don't, even though they fail at once, they still come back strong. They're coming back strong, guys.
No, they're coming back strong.
We have to have
But
faith
here's what
that it will happen, here's
what happened to get here.
Down. We need to be positive. Give that energy to help them proceed to the goal.
Let me ask you a question, baby.
Yes.
Okay, so there was a general manager before this general manager who has transformed the team, Mike Gansey. Phenomenal.
Right.
So let me ask you this question. If you had a general manager who puts together the team, figures out the money cap, all of that crazy stuff, it's a lot. If you had a general manager that was like, you lose a playoff game, but he has some papers in his hand and he hands them to you. But on paper, we actually won the game. What would you say? How would you feel about that? Would you want that person part of the organization?
Oh, that sounds like a lot of bogus stuff going on.
Well, guess what? We've been dealing with a lot of bogus for so long. I'll tell you what. So finally, we got the real deal here. I feel like in terms of the way it's structured, and I am so excited for the Sixers. And I haven't been excited for the Sixers in quite a while. You know, I did have hopes for Embiid and Ben Simmons and Tobias Harris and that whole run. But this is like, wow. So there is a legitimate shot we can win the championship. So let's get ready. Let's go.
So we have to have faith and believe that it will happen. We have to speak words of wisdom, not negative on the team.
I love you so much. You are so adorable, but my God. but yeah. So anyway, so there's a good shot that the way things have shaped in terms of this roster, we are preseason wise, we are one of the top teams in the league now, and it's just an amazing place to be. And right there, before we end the Philly Phix segment, I want you to just wrap it up with what your expectations are. And
honey, you're like really sweating right now.
I know, it's because I'm wearing my freaking suit that I wore when I was and we're in our basement that has no AC, by the way. And she looks phenomenal as usual. But I need to. Okay, so rapid fire. Will the Phillies make the playoffs?
Yes.
Will the Eagles figure out their offensive scheme and be effective in the postseason?
Yes.
And here we go. The big one. The big one. Will the Sixers win the NBA championship?
Always and forever.
That doesn't make you didn't answer correctly. So they're gonna win every NBA championship going forward?
Because they have LeBron James.
Well, they only have LeBron for 2 years, but
okay. So for the next 2 years, they shall win.
Okay. That's your call. That's a big call right there. Y'all are gonna hold her responsible if anything falls short of that. So that is some big words. All right.
He's bringing a lot to the table, baby. Don't worry.
LeBron?
Yes.
I'm going to go back, actually, before we end Philly Phix. Yes, LeBron actually is. Even if we don't win championships, my point of view is that it is a huge signing because he is resetting the horrible culture that has been there. And he's a winner. He knows how to win. And he is going to Tyrese Maxey and VJ Edgecombe, your guy, are young guys that are
need to be coached.
They're going to see what it takes to be able to play into your 40s.
He's gonna turn it around.
Can you do that again?
Me. He's gonna he's gonna turn it around. Trust me.
I think this is nothing but a positive thing. There are a lot of LeBron haters, and I don't understand why you hate LeBron, but here we are.
Yeah.
That is the Philly Phix. All right.
Yeah.
We're going to move to our second to last segment. This is going great. What do you think about the podcast so far?
So far, it's going fantastic.
That's sarcasm, but we're going to move on anyways. And we're going to do what you're watching. What we're watching, actually. It's a segment we do every week. We're going to talk about the things that we have watched, that we're interested in watching, things to come as well. And we got a lot to talk about for this segment particularly because I want to talk about actually what do I want to talk about first? I want to talk about what you're watching first. And it just blows my mind because I had nothing to do with this. Okay. So Breaking Bad is one of my favorite series of all time. The reason why is the character development in there. It's like nothing I've ever seen in a series before, which my wife, my beautiful wife, has started watching Breaking Bad. She's watching Breaking Bad all on her own, which I was like blown away by. It's incredible that you just, she's like 3 episodes in. I'm like, are you seriously you're watching this? I didn't even mention this at all. And she's like, what? You were like,
I was like, I just wanted to give it a try and see where it goes. And then like the first episode, I was like, oh, okay. I'm just like really curious. And then it get into more of like details about who he is and stuff like that. And it's very interesting. It's very, very, very interesting story. And
that's the interesting part is the character development and how they just kind of evolve. It's crazy. And again, one of the best series that I've ever watched. And I'm so psyched that she is watching it because I get to relive this with her as well. And like, I'm just blown away that you just picked up on it on your own and just started watching. Now, this is our first episode of the Jefflicia cast, right? Mm-hmm. We can. You've already said that the Sixers are going to win the championship. Mm-hmm. What are your predictions for Walter White and Jesse in terms of the end of the season? What happens? And we're gonna stick to this. You're gonna watch the season, all the seasons. There's actually a movie too, by the way.
Oh, of Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's you are in for such a ride. I can't wait. What are your predictions?
Well, I believe that they will get more close. Like they will bond this connection. I think it will be like a whole operation. I think they will have like this whole big building where they're like having like this whole like production.
She's got a lot to experience right now because
I think the whole cancer thing and stuff like that, he's gonna be so his wife is still curious. But yeah, like I'm just really curious about what's gonna happen.
It keeps you like it drags you in, and that's what's great about that show.
Yes, it's
so
really
again,
good.
She is 20 years a little bit too late, but actually better late than never, right? Because
Netflix, I'm watching it on
wait.
Netflix.
I cannot wait,
like really
and she
good.
loves like she falls asleep during everything, and she's not falling asleep during
But
this.
do you get me wrong for falling asleep? I wake up at 5 a.m.
We're not going there. We're not. This is not that segment right now. This is what we're watching, not why I fall asleep. This is not why Alicia falls asleep. Because speaking of not falling asleep, we're going to move on to actually, we were planning on shooting this episode 2 weeks ago when Spider-Man came out. And with that said, Spider-Man is 2 weeks in, or 3 weeks in, and it's $2 billion. It's
worth watching.
Oh my God. So here's the deal. This is what I want to say about it. Like, I'm a diehard Spider-Man fan. I'm a diehard comic book fan. Spider-Man is the character I related to probably at the age of 4 for many reasons that we'll get into in future episodes. Being able to share the MCU and DCU and all comics in general, which we'll get into comics too in some other episodes with my wife, it's just been a gift, to be honest with you. And, you know, we've gone to some MCU movies and she's fallen asleep, whatever. That's what she does.
That's what I do. Yes.
But this one, first of all, from my side of things, I'm just going to say this. And again, I'm already a huge fan. She's become a fan as well. This has been like Spider-Man 2, Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2 is one of the best superhero films of all time, in my opinion, and the best Spider-Man film. And I walked out of the theater and I really feel like this Spider-Man it's just as good and maybe better.
Honestly, I feel like this is the first one that I watched that I really, really, really love.
That's key right there. You loved it.
And I always connect myself to movies. And the part with the two sisters that really connected me. And
we're not giving away spoilers yet because I don't know how many have seen it, but they don't know what that is, which is good because there are some huge spoilers in there.
Yes.
But being able to see you cheering, laughing, crying and not falling asleep.
Yes, that's it's amazing.
No, what it is it's a victory because like
Yeah.
I was so psyched that she walked out of there being like, I freaking love that movie.
Yeah.
And you did. You
Yeah.
really did. It was just like, again, I think we need to see it in the theater again. That's how much we loved it. But with that said, also, you know, in terms, if you haven't seen it yet, it does a good job of moving the MCU forward. We're going to be getting the X-Men. Having the Hulk in there was it was no pun intended, but it was incredible. Just Punisher, everything worked so well. And we talked to some people, and some of them were like, "Oh, it's too emotional and boring."
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I don't agree either. I really, really, really loved the movie. I love Zendaya. And
She was awesome in it. She was awesome in it.
Yeah.
Everybody was just fantastic. And Destin Daniel Creighton, I believe I said his name right. The director, outstanding job. So again, I'm excited for what's next with the MCU with Doomsday. That's for another episode, by the way. And she has so much to catch up on. But keeping it in the comic vein and wife,
Husband.
I was very excited about the show called Lanterns because yes, Spider-Man is my favorite Marvel character. It's my favorite comic book character. Obviously, so that would be my favorite Marvel character. But Green Lantern is my favorite DC character, like by a lot.
I am so sorry, honey.
Well, okay. So we watched it last night. It aired last night. She fell asleep.
Yeah.
But let me give my review real quick. This is a
Okay.
non-spoiler review. And basically, I love Green Lantern. I love John Stewart Green Lantern. Guy Gardner, he's just a lovable asshole, to be honest with you. And Kyle Radner is okay. Those are the 4 Green Lanterns from Earth. So I was very excited to see this. And here's the deal, babe. I haven't even talked to you about what I thought about the show, have I?
Well,
Did
can
I?
you give me a chance to watch it
Well, I'm
first?
just going to say what I thought about the first episode and why, because it's important, because he's my favorite character, Green Lantern, Hal Jordan. It was subpar, that episode.
It wasn't good.
No, it really disappointed me.
Ah!
Aaron Pierre, I think his name is, who plays John Stewart, was outstanding, but that's where the good stuff ends, because Hal Jordan, the guy that plays the main Green Lantern, I can't
Yeah, it
remember
was
his name.
bad.
That's not the Green Lantern I know. That's not the Hal Jordan I know. Very just disillusioned and pissy and cranky and ornery. And it just, everything felt so sterile and stale in terms of that first episode. I was very disappointed. I absolutely want you to watch, because this is a series we will continue to watch, because we love the world building and the DCU and the MCU.
I did watch part of it.
I know, but you
yes.
haven't seen all of it, and
Not all of
and
it.
she fell asleep, and I think there was good reason for you falling asleep, because it was slow, and I'm fine with slow, but just stale and sterile. It ended on a bit of a cliffhanger,
Oh, okay.
so I'm excited about that, and I think you'll be like, what? But I was a little underwhelmed overall. You probably saw 10 minutes of it.
Yeah.
So what'd you think of that 10 minutes?
I think it was okay. I think it was fine. I feel like that's the part where he was getting to
Well,
The
we're not
guy-
going to give details
Okay,
here.
okay,
No spoilers.
okay.
If you saw it, please let us know what you thought in the comments.
Yes.
We'd love to know your thoughts. By the time we get to Jefflicia Cast episode 2, we'll also be talking about
no spoilers.
no spoilers, but we'll talk about Lanterns episode 2 as well.
Yeah.
And that's what we're watching, my love. That is what we're watching.
That's what we're watching.
And guess what? Normally we'd have one more segment in the show, and that's Jefflicia Mail. For those of you who want to send us mail, email address is down below, jeffliciacast@gmail.com. Please, any questions you have about comic books, pop culture, Philly sports, fitness. We have a professional personal trainer right here who would love to help you on your fitness journey. Please drop them in the comments, ask us at the email, whatever you need to do.
Fitness, nutrition,
Anything.
anything. How I do it, basically.
Yeah, and again, she's a professional, and she will take care of you. That said, so we have no mail because this is our first episode.
No mail. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
With that said, though, Boo,
Yeah.
how'd you feel about this first episode?
think it's fantastic. I have such a good time.
Did you?
Yes.
Was it worth it to get into your wedding dress for this?
Of course.
It was. It was worth it to get into my suit, by the way. I love it. It was her idea, by the way. I freaking love it so much. I love my wife.
I love you too.
We're so gross. We hope you come back for episode 2. In the meantime, please follow us on all socials. I don't know them by heart, so I'm going to read them right here. For Instagram, it's Jefflicia_cast. That's again at Jefflicia_cast. YouTube is Jefflicia Cast, all one word. TikTok is Jefflicia. Just Jefflicia. Jefflicia Mail again is JeffliciaCast at Gmail. And you can find this podcast everywhere you listen. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and whatever other platforms you may want to hear fun people like us. Please like, subscribe, tell your friends. We will be back for an episode 2. We are promising ourselves 10 episodes here, right?
That's correct.
We're doing 10 episodes and we'll take it as it goes. So again, I'm Jeff.
This is Alicia.
Thank you so much for joining the
Jefflicia
Cast.
Running right to you as fast as they can. Jeff and Alicia, they have a great plan. Music, food, fashion. But wait, there's more. Let's not forget to check the Philly score. Fitness rules the day, and that's how they play. But when it comes to tech, hey, what the heck? Let's not forget, comics on the scene. They play